Taking a look at GMT on the daily, things are actually looking pretty bad here in my opinion. You can see we have yet to test the EMA ribbon throughout this move to the downside until recently. Rarely ever on the daily chart do we break this to the upside, especially in the downtrend on the first test of it. As you can see, this is the first test we've had of it. You can also see that we are retesting this previous zone of support, which is now resistance, so I'll be changing the color of it to red. You see the Ichimoku cloud on the daily has not printed yet. It is worth mentioning that if Bitcoin does have a substantial rise from here, potentially setting the bottom, it could drag this with it to the upside, but we are approaching some pretty heavy resistance as of right now, so I do expect another move down. You can see from the bottom we set here to where we are currently was a 39% increase in price, all the way to the top of this candle was 57%, so pretty decent. Hop down on the 4-hourly, you can see the EMA ribbon has turned green right here. It has been red throughout this entire move to the downside, so this is a very good sign actually. But you can see again, we are approaching some heavy resistance with this Ichimoku cloud, as well as this previous box of support now turned resistance. On the hourly, things are looking a little bit better. You can see we have successfully traded above the 200 EMA here without having somewhat of a fake out. As you can see back here, we had a couple of fake outs to the upside above it, but we ended up trending lower. Here you can see we have broken into the upside as well as held the green EMA ribbon here. You can see it looks like we're currently coming down for a test of the Ichimoku cloud. So really a retest of the Ichimoku cloud as well as this 200 EMA here on the hourly is probably the last hope for this. If we do break this to the downside and use it as resistance, we could continue to trade lower. Taking a look at CoinMarketCap here, you can see that we have 600 million GMT in circulation, only 10% of the total supply, which is 6 billion. So with that being said, you can see the fully diluted market cap here. What this means is if all 6 billion coins were introduced into the ecosystem right now, we would have to have at least a $4 billion market cap to keep the current price we are at 76 cents. So with that being said, this is just going to keep diluting until more people start buying it. So this could very well just be a rug pull. And it also depends on how fast the coins are being introduced into the ecosystem. Depending on how fast they're introduced and depending on how quickly they are bought up, if they are not bought up as quickly as they are introduced, then the price is going to go down no matter really what happens, to be honest with you. So that being said, Bitcoin definitely has the potential to pull this up, but considering that there are a lot of coins locked up and depending on how quickly coins are introduced into the ecosystem, this could just be a relief rally before we continue to bleed off. So to sum things up, if we don't hold this low to the upside, which is sitting around 53 cents, we could see a pretty quick move all the way down to the 1618, which is sitting around 16 cents. If we do somehow break this area to the upside on the first test of it, we will have to break above the 618 in my opinion, which is sitting around $1.24. If we can break above this and set a higher high from this one and use this area as support, we could be entering a new bull run here. But again, the circulating supply and the market dilution doesn't really look great for this. This is all I have for GMT today. If you enjoyed this video, go hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do so. If you would like to join the Discord, I will post the link to it in the description below. As always, this is not financial advice, and I'll see you in the next one.